This is Tom Dillon, the Lifetime Liberal, and today is Monday, April 18th, 2022. And the title of this rant is, Will the GOP pay a price for its misogyny, transphobia, and racism? Probably not. So the GOP has gone all out in a race for the bottom, enacting laws, obviously in red states all over the country. We'll talk about all three. The first one would be on abortion, with restrictions basically that don't allow for abortion for rape, incest, and sex trafficking. And let's just bring sex trafficking in for a moment. That's not really the right term. It should be sex slavery and trafficking. And basically, they're giving the big F you to women. We control you, and we're going to tell you how you can act here in this state. And again, the same thing is going on with transphobia, as now they're enacting laws in all the red states against the parents and doctors of trans people, transgender people. Again, F you to you. We control you. And of course, with CRT, I don't mean to laugh, but it is the same thing. Their playbook is the same. F you to black people. We don't care about the injustice that has been done to you in the past. We don't, and the injustice that is being done to you right now. We don't care. We only care about reparations to the rich, and you ain't rich. So F you to you. And, we don't want any of our white kids to know. This is right out of the Civil War playbook. We don't want any of our white kids, to have to be subject to learn about what we used to do to you and what we are still doing, but we're just hiding it in a better way. Now, the question is, of course, hey, will they pay a price? Because, these positions are not popular, but they probably won't, because as always, the Republicans are basing it. They're going after their base to excite their irrational fear and outrage and anger. And guess what? It works, because they vote, and they vote in high numbers. And even though none of them are popular, I say the Democrats really, really have to step up their game big time. They have to show their moral outrage to all of this. To this misogyny, this transphobia, this racism, and because, you have to have something that excites your base and it motivates them to vote. And the Democrats need more of their base to vote. Now, policy positions are great. I love policy positions. It tells you where you stand. But right now, this is not necessarily on policy positions. It is on social outrage, social issues. And the Democrats have to show that they have a total indignation for what Republicans are doing in terms of these laws, and go after them hard, or they will lose. They have to fight. They have to indicate that their positions, are misogynistic, that they're anti-trans, that they're transphobia, and that it is, again, continued racism. That these positions are an abomination, or Democrats will lose. And this cannot happen.